time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. That's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Punt team ready to boot it away. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. The Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To the air, it's Klubnik. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to chuck it again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now here's the toss play. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Simpson. The pass is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Across midfield. Out past the 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, what a play by this defense that come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers! They strike first in this national title bout. Well, no surprise from offense this good, short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? It's a keeper. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference, offense.
That PI goes against the receiver. It'll cost the offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he keeps it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Single back, takes the handoff. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Tigers will have to punt this one away. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Gonna run it. It's Miller. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grab down the middle. It's Horton. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, here we go. I mean, you have not come this far to get this close to be conservative and kick a field goal. To me, you've got to take this chance. You only get so many opportunities.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He breaks free. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
We'll try to run it with the option. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback keeps the football. Eludes a tackle. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
On the ground, it's Haynes. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Can he get there on the ground? Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
With the catch, it's Washington. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and short. And they'll give it to the back. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Randall. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. It's a shotgun run call.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. This one will be fair caught. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield, set up with a first down at the 47. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. A play action, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the ball is picked off. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble. Play
action fake, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. And their route is on.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Nice grab. It's Randall. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Let's it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him 1st down yardage. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense cannot be stopped. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Makes a quick catch. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. Second down, looking to throw it. The short completion at the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.